What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Average Joe on Stimulus YouTube channel, and welcome to the fastest, quickest, no BS, no clickbait, second stimulus updates. And today's update is for Monday, December 21st, 2020. It's not going to be quite 1 or 2 minutes. I've got some good details, actual real details to share with you. That the House and Senate is set to vote today on an actual bill, and I've got the text of the bill that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to hit the high points, and then on future days I will get into the more of the weeds and the details as you guys want me to. So let's go ahead, without further delay, let's jump right into the bill onto my computer screen right now. All right, guys, so we're here, we're on my computer, we're looking at this omnibus bill, and so what's going on here is the major fiscal year spending bill for the entire government is here that they're voting on, and as part of that they've attached an amendment that includes a COVID relief bill. So we're going to dive into this and take a look at the most important details, and we can dive out and spin off into further detail on future days as you guys want to. Let me know in the comments below what specific information. But the most important thing I want to talk about is with respect to the unemployment compensation as well as the direct stimulus payments. So if we come in here, I mean, you see how long this thing is. It's 5,593 pages. It's a nightmare trying to find anything. So I utilize what I call my best friend forever, my BFF, which is Control F for finding here. Specifically what we're looking for here based on my Control F search here is Title II, the Assistance to Individuals, Families, and Businesses, Subtitle A, Unemployment Insurance. Chapter 1, Continued Assistance for Unemployed Workers. So if we scroll through here, so the big difference here is one of the first things they're talking about is extending through March 14th of 2021, whereas previously it was through December 31st of 2020 with respect to the pandemic unemployment assistance. They're indicating here the number of weeks is being striked out from 39 to 50. That would flex the extra weeks that they're including from December 31st through March 14th. And you can see here on the screen, Section 2 for weeks of unemployment beginning after December 26th, 2020, or if later the date on blah, 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 through March 14th, 2021, $300 per week. Some of the specific details regarding unemployment compensation that they have altered with this bill is there's a requirement to substantiate employment or self-employment and wages earned. In other words, to confirm eligibility. Further down, it mentions here that states are gonna have requirements to verify identity of applicants. You don't care about that. Return to work reporting requirement. This is a new thing here. So, well, kind of new. Return to work reporting for CARES Act agreements. So essentially, again, return to work reporting. Each state is going to have a method in place to ensure that claimants of unemployment compensation, if they refuse to return to work or accept an offer of suitable work without good cause. I'm sure there's a lot of ambiguity there, what suitable work is or what good cause is. But essentially, if they find that based on the methods that they have in place that people are not actually taking work when they should be, then that'll be a reason for them to report that and potentially lose out on unemployment. They also mentioned in this relief bill, and I'll go over the details at a later date, that they are also reauthorizing and extending out the unemployment assistance, the special pandemic unemployment assistance for those that generally would not be eligible for unemployment, those that are business owners or are small independent contractors. So just know that that has been extended as well through I believe March 14th or the end, sometime in March of 2021, and then moving on here, we can see here we've got recovery rebates for individuals. This is the second round of stimulus checks that they're talking about. I'm on page, I don't know, like 1,966. So additional 2020 recovery rebates for individuals. This is going to indicate here that the benefit is $600. If it's an individual filing a joint return, it's $1,200, $600 each. I know that's not a huge amount. I know that Let Them Eat Cake is trending right now on Twitter because of the fact that it's just reflects out of touch politicians indicating just giving, just very little money here where more should be warranted given the circumstances. I get that. Here's the details of that. And then also $600 multiplied by the number of qualifying children. They actually don't indicate the max number of children here as long as they have a social security number or an identifying tax number. So if you had 3 kids, it'd be $1,800 one-time payment. If you had 1 kid, $600. And it's based off of what it says in here. It's based off of the number of kids you had at the time you filed your 2019 tax returns. So if you end up having a child, somebody had a question on this, so hopefully I'm answering your question if you're watching. If you end up having a child, another dependent in 2019 and a qualifying child, then you would get that tax benefit, not right now when they do direct deposits, but as part of filing your 2020 tax return. So just be on the lookout for that if that applies to you. Now, further on down here, one of the things that was a big issue with the CARES Act was when there was a joint return where one individual was a U.S. citizen, one was not, and that disqualified, I can't talk, them from benefits. It does say in here that if there is an eligible person in the household, then they will get that $600 benefit, but the person who is an non-resident alien, as they put it, who are an illegal alien from that perspective, they would not get the $600 benefit, but it would not preclude the person who does qualify from getting $600. Same income cutoff thresholds here for somebody who is single. It would be $75,000. It'll start to cap out there. And then for joint filing, it's $150,000. It'll start to get rid of the benefit after $150,000 based off of your 2019 tax return. And then $112,500 in the case of head of household. This right here is the section that talks about eligible individuals. It talks about you're eligible as long as you are not a non-resident alien individual or any individual with respect to whom a deduction under section blah, 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 blah essentially means if someone else can claim you as a dependent, you're not getting a second stimulus check. So just to be clear here, they are, in this second round of stimulus checks, they are excluding those that are non-resident aliens, okay? Those who, but as the government coins it, is here illegally, as well as the second individual, if you can be claimed by somebody else on their tax return, you're not getting a second stimulus check. So if that's you, unfortunately, you're not going to be getting a second stimulus check or even a first stimulus check in that scenario. Those are all the major details I have for you right now, guys. They are set, the House and the Senate, to vote on this today here in the next coming hours, potentially, hopefully not before I actually post this video. But as I get confirmation of that tomorrow morning, I will touch base with you with another update as to what that passed and kind of just the rollout anticipation with respect to direct deposits of the checks. I know it's not what everybody wanted, right? But at least it's something. That's all I got for you guys. I'm not going to waste your time and just keep talking about random stuff just to keep you watching my videos. Have a great rest of your day, and please continue to stay healthy, both physically and financially. Have a good one.